for us to see into a world that we're not blessed to see into,
Right.
it doesn't carry certain things with it. You know what I mean? And so that's why partnership
Yes.
and patronage is
Right.
important, right?
Yeah.
Because all of us on the same team is what creates something. You know what I'm saying? So like, again, the idea of patronage is one thing that kept coming up a lot in the other side of the patronage, which is the patron, the patron themselves,
Yeah.
the investor,
Right.
that's the modern language we would call them probably,
Right.
the investor,
Yeah.
they have the resource
Right.
that can match up to the thing of value
Right.
that is over here.
Right. Yes.
And so like that's their part of the partnership.
Right.
Right? Like every partnership, every business has
Yeah.
that same thing. Like, hey, like, we're getting these people together. This person's really good at X. This person's really good at Y and D, and they excel rapidly in their own verticals.
Yes.
But alone, they can't.
That's been my struggle.
That's the thing. And so
that's
like
been my biggest struggle. Like I think I have a great company. I'm told I have a great clothing company, and of course I'm a little biased because it's my clothing company. But at the same time, I'm a creative artist.
For sure.
I'm not a businessman.
for sure.
Like I'm learning like marketing, and I can do marketing, but it's weirdly strange how like if I'm doing marketing for somebody else, just like clips, it works.
Yeah.
But if I'm trying to do marketing for myself, it's just like
There's a black hole.
Black hole.
That's me.
And I'm just like, how am I able to do something for these guys? And the marketing's great, and they just excelled, and now their business is taking off.
Sure.
I'm over here, and I'm struggling to do nearly the same thing, but I can't bring what I did here over here.
Sure.
I mean, I understand it. Because I've been reading about it. I'm learning. It's like it's because I'm so invested. This is my baby. This is my thing.
Yes.
And over here, it's like if it works, great. If it doesn't, well, that's
That's like a major.
thanks for letting me consult for you. Like,
I think that's a major ADHD thing
Yeah.
for me is like, for my if it's something that's like truly invested for me,
Yeah.
like I can manage and project manage. I've got the skill sets to do it,
right,
and I am motivated for myself to do it.
right,
But you put me in a role working for a company that isn't, my heart's not in it, it will suck the life out of me, and I will
goodness,
feel
yes.
like I'm choking and
Oh,
dying.
yes. That's why I work
And it's
for
like,
myself,
I can't
and
do this, right?
I don't
So,
make
like-
a lot of money working for myself, but I get by. But I'm a happy man.
Right, and so
I work
like,
for somebody else and I make crazy good money, and I was like, this freaking sucks. Life sucks. This is stupid. What am I doing?
right, but that's not where you're supposed to be.
Because it's not who I'm. Not. It's not what I'm
And it's
supposed
not
to
who
be.
you
Yeah,
are. And so
yeah.
like
I'm a boss.
let us accelerate
Yeah.
in the thing we're blessed to do, and let us partner
Right.
and grow something bigger than ourselves
Yeah.
with the other people
Yeah.
who excel in their own verticals.
Right.
Right? And so like that's kind of like what all business is. And so right now in our culture, maybe for a while, like just the idea of capitalism is like, yeah. The idea is like, let's scale, let's get a lot of
Right,
product.
right.
And it's so proven.
Right.
You can Shopify anything, you can do this.
Right.
But on the low end, with the boutique scale, a lot of people succeed in the different markets, but the art world seems to be just so, there's something not there.
Yeah.
And I don't know what that is, whatever, that might be a different discussion, but for this particular thing, it keeps showing up. I know that it's valuable
Right.
as an idea.
Yeah.
I know that that idea is repeatable
Right.
because it's essentially done already here and everywhere else
Yeah.
with co-working spaces.
Right. Exactly.
So
This
it's
is what
like,
it is.
oh,
That's
we-
basically what we want to. Yeah.
It's essentially a co-working space.
Yeah. And they definitely have artist co-working spaces.
Right. So they're already being
Not
done.
here in Tacoma, I don't think, because I feel like I would have known about it, but maybe I wouldn't, because this is kind of things that often can be kept quiet and private too.
That's right.
And so, but I'm not as into the Tacoma scene as I used to be.
Sure.
There's a season I was
Same.
like really in, like, drinking wine with the mayor. Like, I was in. Not quite there anymore.
Sure.
but I feel like I still would have heard about something through the grapevine, if you will, right? But I definitely know of, I know they are out there.
They are out there.
And so, yes, it's being done. So yes, we could do it.
It can be done. It's not that it can't be done.
Yeah.
But I think maybe the reason it keeps popping up is because of our environment and the proximity to the other artists in the same environment.
Right.
I don't think it really does exist. And this is particular to Tacoma.
Yes, I get what you're saying, yeah.
I feel like, and this is a Tacoma-specific conversation, this is super niche.
Right.
But the other artists I've talked to in this area that have talked about this exact thing,
right,
they all describe, the same way you just did for everybody here, the
Yeah.
exact same thing.
right.
Because we have, again, all these co-working spaces.
My goodness, they're taking over everything.
And they're everywhere. So come in, sit on your laptop, have coffee.
You don't have to be in the coffee shop. folks.
Work remote. If you want to, rent out the boardroom.
Right.
Do a podcast, whatever. But it seems to me...
Which I want to include in the space. That's why I want to have the front and back space.
Yes.
Yeah.
But the missing factor is the artists.
Right.
It's the major creatives.
Right.
All the business people are there, working remote on their
Right.
laptops, doing the thing already.
Right.
But where's the home for the artists, the creatives? So
we're not quite organized like that.
that's right. So
Unfortunately, but that's what it takes. It finally takes sitting down, having the conversation, and saying, okay, now let's. How do we make this actually happen? You go and you start talking to people about it?
exactly.
Where do I got to go? I don't know. When I used to, like I said, I drink wine with the mayor because I was going to the places that the mayor would be.
Okay.
And I happened to know, the owner of said establishment. So then they were like, hey, they were sitting next to me, whatever it was, it's Tacoma, right? And we just start talking. And it's like, you don't even realize you're talking with somebody else, and you look up, really look at them, and you're like, oh, this is the mayor of the city. Wow,
how you doing?
That's interesting. Okay. Yeah. Or whoever it is, I don't know. I feel like that side of Tacoma is finally coming back. I feel like COVID really jacked all that. And it's everywhere, right?
Yeah.
But Tacoma used to be such a community place. It's just a meshing of people. And it didn't matter what you were into, whether you're an artist, a skateboarder, a brain, a chef, name it, a groundskeeper, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? It didn't matter. We came to, the place that we came to, whether restaurant, bar, whatever, coffee shop, and people talked to each other.
Yeah.
And people got to know each other, and then they became friends. And then you walk into an establishment, and I'd walk in somewhere, and almost everywhere I would go, and people were like, Dan!
Oh, you know somebody, yeah.
I didn't have to, hey, you want to get together?
Sure.
Oh, you're busy. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, let's be honest.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're going to respond. I'm trying to go do something.
Oh, yeah.
But it's I'm just going to go somewhere.
Sure.
I know I'm going to know probably 8 people at least.
Yeah.
And I've also really went out of my way to be I am called to build community.
Yeah.
It's what I do.
Sure.
It's one of the reasons I want a community space.
Yeah.
And so by being the person who just loves everybody, everyone's gonna hopefully love you. Still had some haters, unfortunately.
It's just life, yeah.
But it's just life. Even you still love them. But to the point where I would walk in just about anywhere I would go, and people Dan!
Yeah, start talking.
Start, literally say my name. It's cheers, Norm! Yeah. Huge line out the door of my favorites, the top of Tacoma.
Yeah.
Taco Thursday. I say Tuesday. Taco Thursday. Line out the door. It's summer.
Yeah,
Everybody's
sure.
every there. It's the hottest spot in town. I'm not even in the door. I'm just standing outside on the patio still. And one of the kitchen guys sees me and he's like, "You want pork belly or steak tonight?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "Oh, I'll take one of each, and you get 2 tacos, whatever." And they're like, "Do you want 1 or 2 margaritas?" and I'd be like, give me 2,
Yeah.
this line's crazy.
Yeah.
They're like, all right, cool, yeah, just sit down. And like, so I didn't even have to go inside,
Sure.
because I knew everybody. Like, that's how Tacoma, I feel like, used to be. Where just like, people supported each other. And I've had this conversation with different owners of restaurants and bars, coffee shops, recently again here in this year. And they're like, we want that back.
Ooh, this is touching on something really good because
we want the community aesthetic of Tacoma back. Like, I mean, yeah, you can blame COVID, and you can blame all the outside people from all over the country moving here because we were literally the number one destination to move in the U.S.
Yes, we are.
Before COVID.
Yes, we are.
But at the same time, we still controlled it before COVID. So then what happened during COVID that there was like this weird shift?
Yeah, that's really good, dude. That's really good because you touched on it, man. Like, it's easy to blame the pandemic.
Right.
It is really easy to blame the outsiders. I don't know if you even want to start calling them something, but like, I think Tacoma.
But I mean, seriously, yeah.
I think Tacoma as a whole, as a hub of a city, a culture.
Yeah.
It really has began to take on a shaking, a fracturing of an identity. Mm-hmm. Because the people that have been here through the long period of time really know the identity of Tacoma.
Right.
But there is all of a sudden a post identity.
Yes.
And we don't know what it is. And we're
because
trying.
It's not our identity. It's this, and it doesn't have an identity. That's the
Is
problem.
that what it is?
Because I feel like that's what happened to Seattle. Seattle, I didn't live here. You probably know more, but I feel like, at least from what I've heard from talking to people who grew up in Seattle and stuff, they're like, we used to be such a cultural hub of music and art and coffee, and then all of a sudden, like, now look at it. It's just like a big mass expanse of everything and anything and whatever, and there's no set like community direction and feel anymore. It's been stolen.
Something.
And it's like,
fractured
I feel like that's what Tacoma is fighting right now. We're fighting we want to stay. We're okay with the growth. Growth's not a bad thing.
No.
But the problem is don't steal our identity. Don't take away what we've worked so hard to build and maintain.
I wonder if it's just felt more because